Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the TBM crew. Today we have an amazing project to talk about with Larry and Byron. Hello, how are you?
We are fine.
So
I'm
excited to
fine, thank
talk.
you.
I'm so excited to talk about your project. You're filming a horror miniseries in Kenya, right?
Yes.
Yes, tell us about it.
That's basically it's a psychological horror thriller based off I don't want to I don't want to go into details in regards to the story, but it's just
Yes.
basically centers around a guy who is being manipulated into doing some really evil stuff to his friends,
Okay.
and it just is a roller coaster of betrayal, of loyalty, of just jealousy, spite, and it just takes you across all characters in that like 10 minutes per episode or 15 minutes per episode. And one of the characters is with us today, and that is Byron. So I don't
Hey.
I gave my take in our previous video, so I think it will be perfect for him to like give his take on the series.
Absolutely. How's your experience on this, Byron?
Uh, well, it was the first, and I think the only horror I've done so far. And well, it was a journey. Well, being a fan of horror film, and
Yes.
learning that there's this project about horror, and it was just an amazing initiative, amazing project. And then
Yes.
I come to get the script in itself. Of course, we won't go into details about the story and the film itself. But what I can say is that it is a story that is packed with content. I mean, it's just mind blowing, and the journey throughout the film, the entire filming process was just amazing. So I can say, even at the beginning of this interview,
Yes.
Kenya has not seen this. Kenya has not seen this.
That's
No,
amazing.
the world. I'm a church goer, and I would quote a verse that the world is waiting for the manifestation.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah, the world is waiting for this.
That's amazing. I was telling Larry yesterday that he is a pioneer making these films, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He is actually. He is.
You're going to be so famous, Larry.
No, stop.
I
Don't
hope
you
you
jinx it.
remember your old friends when you're in the red carpet. Hey?
You will jinx this, Mar. You will jinx it. Let it happen. Let it take its natural course.
That's awesome.
No,
And
but then, you're very right. He's a good one. Larry, he's a
I
good one.
claim my number one spot cheerleader of Larry and his work. So that spot is mine.
Granted,
You guys.
granted. Even without his permission, granted.
And how many people are involved in this? How many people have you gathered, Larry, to do this?
Basically, when it comes to the cast
Yes.
is around the lead cast is they're just basically three people, and secondary characters are, let's say, around five, so a total of 7 to 8 characters, including both lead and
Wow.
secondary
That's
characters.
a
The
lot.
crew was like it was just an amazing crew. We had like 4 people. It wasn't that high budget like Hollywood kind of blockbuster movie where you
Yeah.
get even like gaffers and people who compose music. So we had a very small crew, but they took their time, they took their passion, they gave it their all, and I'm just so glad and honored to be part of working with them.
That's awesome. It would be so nice to meet them too. Maybe we could
Oh
make
yes,
a party meeting.
yes,
Right?
like
We
we
should. We
involve
should.
everybody. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not? I mean, it sounds, I mean, it seems so fun. And it's, when was the moment when you decided to do this? Where's the seed of this? Like, I'm going to do this now. When? How? Why?
You're talking about the premiere?
Yes.
It will premiere on August. Primarily, the premiere was initially set to premiere online on Calabash, which is like an African YouTube curated by Creatives Garage. But we decided, why not gather a physical location so that people can come and watch it. So
Yes.
we actually, surprisingly, we were just talking with some of the partners that we have, and they were like, the premiere date will move a little bit further because, you know, August is here in Kenya, it is electioneering period. So we decided to push it forward so that we can let, you know, the country cool down from all the politics and you know, whatever comes with that. So we are yet to revise the dates to September or maybe October.
That's so near.
That's so near. Month. Yes.
Very much. I mean, it's just a tick. And Byron, how is it? I'm so curious. How is it to work with Larry? Is he a super villain as a director?
Larry is a funny character.
I know that.
He's a funny character. I mean, both on and off the set. He's a cool guy. He's a guy who knows what he's doing and how to get the best out of you. I mean, because he the way he interpreted the script to us and describing the characters and the actions and the backstories of every. I mean, he knew everything about this film. So it's like it's in his DNA. So coming to work with him, it was just easy because, you know, it's not someone that you would go there and ask this and he doesn't have it's like he had an answer for everything.
Yeah.
And he's a cool guy in as much as he's a funny character, but he's serious when it comes to business. He's serious, and it was just wonderful working with him. We have worked with him for a while, but this one was one of those. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Larry, we all love you.
Now, exactly. You guys are making this all about me. I just have one question that I've been meaning to ask my cast after the production. Like what, for Byron, that is, what was like the most challenging bit of filming the series?
The most challenging bit? Yeah, well, you know, what Mar, or what I mean, that name Mar doesn't know is that or she might know. I don't know what you've told her and what you've not told her. But
I know nothing. Nothing.
You know nothing.
Yes. Oh. He had the nerve to tell me nothing about it.
What? Oh, wow!
Larry,
just
Larry,
wow!
Oh, Larry,
No.
You know,
no.
I mean, why would you even do that? Anyway, I'm on my phone. I'm using my phone, so it's.
It sounds creepy. Byron, we're losing you. Again,
you can use that in your film.
I know, it sounded creepy for a moment there. I was like, what? Is there a poltergeist on Byron's end?
I'm sorry.
There you
Larry,
are.
you are talking behind my back. You are talking behind my back.
It's so difficult to get serious with you, Larry. You need to look all professional and stuff, you know? I can't. Sorry, Byron, go on.
So I was saying that the project in itself, we began way back in 2020 when we were supposed to shoot the project in 2020. And then there came the pandemic. And now I was not even allowed to shake Larry's hand. We were not even allowed to meet anywhere or do anything. So we had to wait for another year until 2021. Okay. That is where now the production started and all that. Now the challenge was, you know, all through there were some casts that we were working with, and then you're working towards that at the end of the day, and then. You know, I don't know the longevity that it took or what. Then some people are falling off now. You know. So sorry. There was someone who just won't give up on me. I don't know why.
Please stop calling Byron.
Whoever you are.
Yes.
If he owes you money, ask him after.
So you see, there are people that we were to work with, and then they are off the table. So now we are working with other people, and now so again that chemistry and all that, it was personally I'm not so social, I'd say. I take time to learn, to get to know people, just to connect with people.
Yeah.
Now, if you connected with this one and then another one is coming in, so for me to click, it would. So that was my hardest part, to answer my director, Bwana Larry, whatever and what it means. To answer your question, that was my hardest part, shooting the film, just getting to work with this new person in a very short time. Yeah.
Well, I think you're having a lot of fun doing this. I have the feeling.
Yeah. No, like exactly, like that was also part of my challenge. Like a lot of people would drop out. Like I can guarantee you, like half of the cast that we began with was not there when we started shooting. So getting someone new and getting to guide them through the entire script and understanding the vision, that was a challenge for me. So I can only imagine how challenging it was for like Byron to connect with this person and now become either his brother, his sister, or no, he cannot be his sister, or his uncle, his father.
Yeah.
Man. Why are you anyway?
Yeah,
so that was one big challenge. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, even more in horror, because horror is very visceral. I mean, it's so important how actors and actresses perform everything, every face, sometimes just the face of someone, how they change can be scarier than any science fiction you can watch. So I can't, I'm not, well, I couldn't, I think I would be an awful actress, but I can imagine, the struggle, just how would you say it, changing, evolving to one thing to another as an actor, right? And for you, Larry, what's been the most challenging thing as a director? What's the most difficult part of your job?
The most difficult part of the job was behind the scenes. Even directing was pretty much easy because Byron and the cast were very, very perfect. They were wonderful. They were very understanding.
There's a lot of love in here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see hearts. There's hearts floating in the air.
I will switch off my video now.
Ma, you should have been on set. Larry has never said these things to us. Why? Why now?
Larry, open up.
I shall not endorse any message. This message is not endorsed by me. I will not speak without my lawyer.
No, you're regretting this meeting.
I regret having Byron as the first person to have here. Oh my goodness, because he bullies me.
Oh, really? Really? Oh.
Yes. If he put his video on, I think you saw it earlier on. He's like really buff and really big.
Yeah, I saw him before he shot his video. He looks like a big guy. Yes.
Yes. So that was one challenge. Byron's bullying. Another challenge was just behind the scenes and trying to like coordinate everything, because I also was acting part as the producer of the film. So trying to coordinate my cast, the crew, our partners / collaborators, that was pretty overwhelming, trying to plan everything and get things rolling. Even now, like me trying to find a perfect location to screen it, the perfect audience to screen it to, the logistics behind that is still a challenge. Yeah.
And now I'm wondering, because as you have told me nothing about your project, About the
I shall not
music.
speak.
Is it a kind of filming like the
Blair, the Blair Witch Project? Sorry, I'm.
Oh,
I need to
that
reset. Like in the music that there's no music at all. I mean, it's something so sensorial like that. Or do you work with music and background audios?
ooh, that's a nice question. I know the answer to that, but I'll let Byron take the guess. Byron, what do you think? What do you think would be the perfect film for this film? Before I answer more, do you want it to be like a silent, no background music, just surreal and natural, or
Sometimes it works
pushing?
very well, no music at all. I mean, we have no
Yeah.
music in our lives.
Yeah, no, life in itself is music anyway. But
Well.
that is subjective.
Yeah.
But I would really love to see it roll without music.
Yeah.
I would really love to see it roll without music, just action and whatever was done on set and just that. But I don't think I'm seeing that coming. A music would. And so my guess is would have some music and some sound effects just to accompany the action. That would be my wild guess.
Yeah, because there are some movies that they are all about the music and about the sounds. I mean, if it wasn't right, there's some kind of movies that if it wasn't because of the boom 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 of the music, you wouldn't jump. You know that it's more that's why I asked that sometimes there's this kind of psychological, because you said it's psychological horror, and I think that psychological horror comes very often with silence. No, like you and your mind and what you're feeling. So I'm so curious about that.
All right, since both of you want to sell the idea of making it more silent with no music and background effects in terms of the sound, I'll hate to burst your bubble. There is a bit of scoring done. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's subtle. It's subtle. You won't notice it because then again, there are some locations that were really good, especially when we were outside and there was like in sort of like a small forest, the birds, the creatures, there was a tiny river. That would stay, but for some scenes we just want to add a little bit more to your emotional tone and enhance it with music. So yeah,
of course,
that's what I can say. And also I'm curious to know what is, since Byron's challenge was getting to sort of like connect with cast, like what was his highlight of the film, like that one moment that you were just like, oh my gosh, this is lovely. Wow, there was none. Clearly you hesitated.
No, I'm trying to think which one stood out.
Because we don't see you, Byron. We just feel your silence.
Let me see if I can change that in a few.
Okay. So no, don't. Hey, hello.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my God.
Hello. Now
you see how
guy?
big he is. You see,
no,
this is him. This is him sitting. Imagine when he stands up. This is him sitting.
Yes. You meet our expectations. Well, mine, anyways, because Larry already knows you.
Yeah. By the way, this is not the first time I'm seeing you. I think this is not the first time. Anyway, that's it. So
what have you two been doing behind my back?
No, you don't need to worry about that. It's a free world. It's a free world.
Yes, of course.
So my highlight
yes.
That would be the very last day where we were actually again doing it outside. It is personally it was the best and my highlight, because this project, I mean, when Larry brought it forth, and now requested that I be part of this. This is something that I owned, and I was like, wow, this is I have to be part of this revolution of the film in Kenya.
Okay.
So it's something that I cherished a lot, and it had taken so much time to reach there. Well, because of circumstances that we could not control, it was out of our hand. But now we are here now with all those challenges. I know Larry had most of the challenges than any other person here, but with all those challenges and here and there, but here it is, and we have come to the end of the production, and it was just okay. Now this is it. It is coming. It is time to give birth.
Just say you are happy.
That's amazing.
Just say you are happy. Just say you are happy it ended, because now you aren't supposed to wake up really early in the morning.
No. Actually, one thing again about that day, that the day before I kept people waiting for me for hours. So
because here's a fun fact. Mar, here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Of all the days, Byron was always the first one on set. He would be there like an hour before, and he would wait for us. But now this final day, he was like, you know what? You guys can wait for me. So you were like,
it wasn't the final. It was the second final day, and actually that was the day that I was doing most of my scenes.
Yes.
And I just got there late, and it was weird. I felt so bad. The calls coming in all the way from the director, the assistant director, the other cast. They're like, okay, is this Byron we are calling? I mean, he should be the first one here. Why are we calling him?
Exactly.
So it was
like, did something happen? Did he die? That is the only reason he would be late.
It was so bad. But anyway, so the final day, I was actually the first person. Larry, I think, Larry only beat me to that place because he slept around that venue location. Otherwise, he would not have beat me. He beat me to because he slept his bed the night there. But now, this was a good day because number one, we were this project and all these challenges. We were now coming to the end of production and shooting and all that. Number two, it's actually the final scene of the film again. We were doing the final scene of the film. So again, some sort of resolution in film. I mean, that is when the resolution is coming. So it is okay. It's been a challenge doing the shoot, yes. But again, this story now, with all this now, it's payback time. So yeah, it was just my highlight. Anyway, it was the last day, and it was when evil meets evil. I'll say that, not because there was no good in that. So it is evil meeting evil. So yeah, it was.
Stop giving spoilers. Stop giving spoilers. I know.
No spoilers. None at all. He didn't.
Evil, that's all.
All right.
He didn't. It's all super secret with you, Larry.
Yes. That's how I roll.
That's how I roll.
And then you say I harass you. How?
Oh, really? How? We shall not go there. You're lucky I'm not there.
See, I'm lucky you're not here. Had you been here, probably would have strangled me.
I'm dead. Boy.
I'm really looking forward to seeing something. I don't know if you will allow me to see something at some point.
Bribe me.
Ma, don't worry. We'll talk.
Yeah, what?
Don't worry.
What?
Don't worry
Thank you.
Larry.
Thank you. I like him.
I mean, who doesn't, Larry? Who doesn't?
Me, I do not.
You are the one with the problem, so I don't blame you.
Anyway, Omar.
Well, is there any message you have for your audience and the people who's looking forward to watching your films?
Byron?
Oh, yeah. Message to the people. Man, as I began, you have not seen this. You have not seen this.
Okay.
And you cannot just miss this. You cannot just miss to be part of this. This is mind blowing. It's going to blow your mind off. Come with a because I don't know. Well, I don't know where we'll be screening that. And Larry, well, we'll fight about that. I even didn't know we are doing it.
You see, Ma?
No. My problem is it's now that I'm learning that actually it was supposed to premiere next month somewhere.
What?
I didn't know that.
I sent you guys the schedule. Check your emails.
My email? No, you forgot mine. You skipped. I check my email every day. And in fact, the last email I have of you is the email that you are sending. I think, I don't know, is it whatever, the contract? That's the last.
Right now, Byron is modeling for us.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Modeling.
Ma, you're the best. Ma, you're the best. Oh, you're the best. Huh.
No.
Well, I was thinking.
She is the best.
Oh, no, thank you. But I was thinking that Byron has this low, amazing voice. You know what he said? You have never seen this before. It's like you could use that, Larry. Like,
Yes. In
one
of the teasers or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like those, I don't know how you say it in English. In Spanish, it's like the off voice. Like they narrate something. I don't know the term in English. The off voice.
Voiceovers.
Yeah, I guess. I trust you. But it's like something like that. You've never seen this before. Something like that. Yeah. Because you have an amazing voice, Byron. You could make the voice of the documentaries, the octopus in the ocean. It's like you have this amazing. It's awesome.
I got you. I got that. Larry.
Yes.
Larry.
Yes.
Larry, have you heard that? My voice is taking this film to the next level when it comes to marketing, man.
I shall go and auto-tune. I shall tell the editor to auto-tune it so that it doesn't sound like you. So that you can't come later on and sue me for your voice. I'm like, I am the Denzel Washington of this film. Pay me more. Like, nope. That is not your voice.
No, come on, but you have to listen to Ma. If you don't listen to me, listen to Ma. And she's just spitting facts, nothing else. And
no,
so,
Ma betrayed me.
You should,
Ma betrayed me.
Why?
No, she betrayed me.
No, she
Why?
She said I didn't tell her anything about the film and it was a lie. So you all are mean to me. You're bullying me. I'm done. I'm even switching off my video.
So we are bad. We are all bad. Yeah. We are all bad.
No, I love you so much, here. Larry. You know that I'm your cheerleader.
There you go.
No, become Byron's
I know that's what you wanted to hear. No, Larry, come on. Don't play hard to get. That's what you wanted to hear. And she said it. Come on. Don't be.
Oh my gosh. This video is no longer about the film.
Oh.
Now sorry. I'm so looking forward to watch it. Really.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah.
And to see Byron doing it.
Oh, he's a different person.
Really? Yeah. So, sorry.
Are you okay, Mark? Do you need water? Do you need...
I have coffee, my 7th in the day.
I was about to offer you Byron, but it's okay. I wanted to ask if you need water, Byron, coffee, but okay. It's good to see you have coffee.
No. I'm on the next flight, Mar. Don't worry. I'm on the next flight to Spain. So yeah.
I will get there before you. I will run. I will run. I will get there before you. I will save you. I'll be your savior, Mar.
From this and from the how you called it, when you said you were camping and you had those, how you call it, I never know how to pronounce it in English, las hienas, hyenas.
Oh, the hyenas.
Hyenas. It's in,
yes.
I make a mix between English and Spanish, in Spanish it's hienas, las hienas. in your camping, that I told you I'm never going to visit you. Let's go camping. You only have to make noise so they leave.
Byron is like a reincarnation of a hyena. He's so mean. Just make noise and he shall leave.
That's what you do. We're done. We're done.
No comment.
The pot.
He already said he's an introvert. He doesn't like people. So if you want him to leave, just make noise and keep him around people. He will leave. You see? Easy, done. I'm done.
No comment. If that's how you want this interview to go. Ma, is this how you want this interview to go? I mean, I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Also, in your Instagram, people can see little snippets, right, of your filming, and yes.
Yeah. They can follow us on our Instagram at Horror Kenya, and also on our Twitter at Horror Kenya, and Facebook Horror Fan Club Kenya. And you can see like behind the scenes. You can see Byron when he's not being mean, and yeah.
No one has ever seen me being mean. No one.
Yeah, because I haven't uploaded a video of you being mean. All are just pictures, and we had. Let me just
wait for it.
Okay. As we wrap up, Byron, do you have any parting shots using your cool voice?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
He has an amazing voice.
Oh, thank you.
You need to use that, Larry.
Yeah, I shall meet him later on.
Just say yes, and I do my parting shot, and we come over to you, and we end this thing, Larry.
I need like to hire bodyguards and like witnesses just in case you try murder me. So yeah, that's just because of you.
My voice is going to kill you.
It's not about your voice. It's about your parting shot.
Okay. I'll just say this that what I said before, that this is an amazing project that is coming up, and it's just a way to tell people that we can go beyond what we are used to. We can do beyond what we are used to, just seeing drama and all these. It is possible. Actually, basically this film is about telling people that yes, it is possible to do something different and something good. So anyone who is following us, anyone who is watching this, or for that matter, listening to this voice, this is something good. This is something you like. It is worth your every minute that you'll sit on that couch watching. It is great.
I don't know, for some weird reason, after he switched off his video, like his voice just became more commanding and like,
you see.
I actually paid more attention. That wow. Okay, fine.
I told you.
I could see you leaning in. Okay, yes. Okay. More.
I was
please
like,
keep going.
Is that Byron? Where have you taken Byron? yeah. I think there you have it, Mar. One of my many crazy cast members. Crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. Amazing. That's amazing.
Crazy. No. He's the crazy one. Crazy. No, not.
I think we're all nuts in here, so don't worry.
Yes.
Ouch.
There's not a normal one of us.
Yes. All right, Mar, you can take it away.
Okay. Well, I expect to know more about you both and about the project, and we'll keep everyone updated. And I encourage everyone to follow you on social media so they can have a sneak peek on your filmings, as I do, because you don't tell me anything. So I have to see on social media what you're doing.
Yes, be with the commoners. Stay with the commoners. No special treatment.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Do you need a tissue? Do you need water?
Yes,
do you need
I'm
Byron?
going to cry in my bed.
All right.
Byron, do something.
No. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with me, and I hope we have a second one.
Yes.
Yeah, when your project is more advanced, and I'm so looking forward to watching to it and being your number one fan. That's my story.
My number one, or okay, thank you for being our number one fan. Anyway.
It was we are in this together. Mar.
No, Larry, she was addressing me. She was anyway.
No.
Well, I will leave you discussing that.
What? Byron will come over to my place and badger me. I'm not. I wasn't even here. I knew. I saw that coming. Okay. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Good night.
Have a lovely one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.